Hey everyone and welcome to MedIntel. Today I am going to explain an interesting and seemingly contradictory concept combining coffee and sleep. It's a scientifically backed technique called as coffee nap. Let me break down how it works for you. We know our body's main energy source is ATP, which breaks down to ADP, AMP and finally to adenosine, which builds up in our brain, and adenosine level rises and it binds to the adenosine receptor in our brain, which makes us feel tired and creates the desire for sleep. Sleeping naturally clears the adenosine away, and this is why we feel fresh after a good rest. Now, as we know, coffee contains an molecule called as caffeine, which acts as an adenosine receptor blocker, which means it competes with adenosine to attach to those adenosine receptors. For simple analogy, let's imagine your brain has 20 available receptors, and as you get tired, you have built up 22 adenosine molecules. And you recently had a coffee, so there are 6 caffeine molecules which has entered your brain. They start to compete with the adenosine, and maybe 18 receptors have filled by adenosine and 2 are blocked by caffeine. You have gone from fatigue level of 20 to down to 18. You feel a bit better, but there's still a lot of adenosine winning the race. As we had the coffee gets digested in our GI tract and moves it to the brain via the blood, which takes an approximate time of 20 to 30 minutes. It's variable with different individuals. And secondly, when we sleep for 20 to 30 minutes, there is a decrease in the adenosine molecules as we had discussed earlier. Now, this scenario changes. Let's say you had 22 adenosine molecules which are reduced to just 18 because of that nap. By the time the caffeine arrives your brain, there is a much less competition. Now the adenosine might bind only to the 16 receptors and leaving 4 receptors for the caffeine. Your fatigue level is now down to 16, which is 2 levels lower than if you had just coffee alone. You wake up feeling significantly more refreshed because the nap cleared the path for the caffeine to work much more efficiently. And this is how a coffee nap works. I have tried and tested this myself and it actually works. Give it a try and let me know how it goes in the comments.